In 1994, I met Taekwondo black belt Christianny Paiva. We got along, we got married, and we opened our academy, LIMA Taekwondo and Martial Arts Academy. The first location was in Culver City, California, and it's still in Culver City to this day. When we opened the academy in the 90s, there was not many Brazilians teaching martial arts in the United States. Here in California, we had the Gracies, the first ones to do it, the Machado brothers, and a couple other guys teaching Jiu-Jitsu. Today, you find Brazilians in every corner teaching Jiu-Jitsu. But back then, about 30 years ago, we became pioneers of Brazilians teaching in America. It was in the 90s was the beginning of what I can call a colonization of the martial arts industry here in America. Today you have hundreds, you may even have more than 1,000 Brazilians in the country teaching, but at that time the market was dominated by the Koreans. Here in California, 80% of the martial arts business in the 90s was owned by Koreans. It was either Taekwondo or Hapkido. Today, if you look specifically into the Taekwondo community, the Koreans are probably about 20%. The other 80% are teachers and masters from Mexico, from the Philippines, from Brazil, from Europe. It had changed. The whole thing has changed. And today you see a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. In the 90s it was a new thing. Nobody knew about it, but because of the UFC and the movies and a lot of advertisement, today Jiu-Jitsu is a big business in California. But my wife and I are one of the first Brazilians. We are pioneers of Brazilians working this kind of business here in America.
From day one, when I met Andre, we both had already a very strong connection. We like the same things. We are from the same country, both Brazilians. We have the same values, both hard workers. We love to train, we love to teach, and we love to fight. And that's how everything started.
Come on, Chris! Yeah, go! Yeah!
In the 90s, Andre and I opened our first location. We started everything alone, only him and I, inside the mats on the first day with no students. 30 years later, we formed near 800 Taekwondo black belts. And together with our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu partners, near 50 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts. Today, we have a martial arts empire. One of the greatest memories I have here was able to see our daughter Aika Lima training, playing around, stay with us the whole time when you're teaching. So it was part of her education. I was very blessed for that. Also, it's so important to have this and to offer for all the kids, women, teenagers. And our daughter was involved with us all the time.
Once the COVID-19 pandemic started, we switched everything online. We had our Culver City location, Torrance location, and the after-school programs. We start doing Zoom classes, so everybody switched for the training on the computer. We had 6 classes a day. Our program of teaching was very exciting. It was difficult to do. It's not easy to teach online, but all the students kept going for a long time, and along the way we had new students signing up with us. We had students from different countries. Sometimes we were teaching here in California at 4 or 5 p.m. and there was people taking classes in the Philippines at night time. So we kept going strong all through the pandemic, and when the pandemic finished, we had a lot of people coming from different schools that closed down. Schools around the neighborhood, they unfortunately never came back in business. So our academy got full of new students. Some of them black belts, brown belts, coming from other places.
At the end of the 90s, I started training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with Professor Gerson Sanginito, which I stayed with him for about 5 years. He was one of our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu partners here at the Lima Taekwondo and Martial Arts Academy. After that, I trained with Professor John Machado, for about 10 years. I earned my purple belt with him. After that, I trained for another 10 years with Professor John Wano. Today, I'm a black belt first degree, and I have my own Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu women's only program. Back there, when I began, there was no women in class. I was the only one many times in the mats. So I got the experience to be the only woman in the class, and I create my own program based on that, based in the basics of Jiu-Jitsu. And today, our program is very successful. I have students from 8 years old all the way to 60 in my class.